been around and know what I'm saying. So it's not a fan base, man. You know, look at club. You know what I mean? You either with it or you're not with it.
Here's to the story. That's Rodney's story. Big up, of course, to the pub. Aesthetics galore. In a nice little corner, telling a story. That might disturb some people today, but I don't care. There's a double standard we have between boys and girls. We've always had that double standard. Yet, we've continued to do a lot of research in this same double standard, come up with the data in this double standard, and used it as a double standard. So we say girls have a tendency to always outperform boys. Yeah, man, and then we get into the psyche of who is more developed and who thinks better and we get it all into that. And hey, who am I to come and tell you that that is flawed data? I don't think it's flawed data. But let us not ignore a lot of other things. In Jamaica, as far and as long as I can recall, boys and girls have always been grown differently. And of course, if you grow two things different, me no know say rose and cactus grow different and expected for one day you see the cactus turn rose. We say to girls, they must be delicate. They must be taught certain things. They must be held to a different kind of discipline, a different kind of standard. So girls don't go a gate, go stand up, a chat with boy. Girls don't walk around and have the place. Shoes there so, socks there so, dirty clothes there so, this and that and the room look like whirlwind past street. No. Girls learn earlier how to do the little cooking and the little this and the little that. And when it comes to study, girls will take book so that them can become something great and them don't have to rely on no man and all this. And when girls do things that are wrong, we sit and we speak them through it. We not just talk, we speak them through it. And we guide them. As such, they're socialized to be more focused on getting things done. You put them in a school setting, it's likely that's what they're gonna do. As far as I recall, it's always been that way. I don't know about today's child. But what do we do with boys? We say boys will be boys. We don't say girls will be girls. Boys will be boys. So what do we do with boys? Boys come home from school. You study yet? Soon do it. You do the homework yet? Soon do it. You wash up the plate them? Soon do it. You bathe yet? Oh, me forget. When there? You might run up and down all about him and him friend them. Lord Jesus, be safe. Hey, hold on, my head drop. Yeah. So boy, Pitney can't get away with anything. So them come in, you've talked about it from January to November. Him always a drop him clothes all about the place. And where you do, you walk behind him and pick them up. And you cuss. Him not do no homework, school I call you 100 times. You walk behind him and you cuss. Him not take no book, but yet, him play football. And here the best thing, your daughter could have never have nobody named boyfriend. 10 and 11-year-old I come talk about boyfriend. But from the boy Pitney born till the day him dead, where you tell everybody, Lord Jesus, all of the girls them love him. Him have about 10 girlfriends at school. Rah. So let me ask you something. So he's dysfunctional. You've made every excuse for him under the sun. You're not giving a focus in a life. And we are sitting down wondering, oh, girls outperform boys because of the double standard that we've decided they belong in. Girls are, boys, why? Maybe, when we see signs of girls going off the rail, we put them back on track fast. Boy Pitney gone out for the reals. He may grow it out. Him just a go through a phase. You so much excuse we make for Boy Pitney. And then in the end, we expect that by the time they reach 10, move on to 15 and get to 20. You sit down with this research and this data and I try to find all kind of psychoanalytical argument as to why Boy Pitney falling behind and rear. You want a bigger joke? What when the same Boy Pitney with the same grade in the same house ready to leave high school? You think Boy Pitney will tell about him want to go to university, go do X and Y? How many of them have been told, oh no, we don't have money for that. You're a big boy now, you need to go out there and get a job. Remember, say your sister's still there at school. So now, your future as Boy Pitney challenged. You set aside certain things in the name of responsibility. Not necessarily responsibility you should have, but be that as it may, you have it. So while you did get a substandard kind of job, you are help take care of your sister who follow you and your little brother who him just reach high school. She reach a university, graduate with honors. Move on from that, master's, move on. She's accomplishing. Your little brother come up in her life, 2-3 years behind. By the time she finished, him ready to start university. You know what people look for you and say? Worthless, you know. See him sister, they turn doctor, you know. See him little brother, they turn teacher, you know. And you know him did bright in a school. Okay. So we don't understand, or better so, we don't appreciate these kinds of dynamics. We ignore them or push them to the side. These are social matters that have helped to change the reality and outcome. And by the way, whether we like it or not, women are far more likely to have options to seek higher learning and education. So this idea that, oh yeah man, every woman in a university got there because of student loan, that's admirable if that's your story. Because there are fathers who send daughters to school, their grandfathers, their uncles, their brothers, their boyfriends, their sugar daddies, their whatever else. Boy Pitney and got through the gate. Tell me how much options him really have in a life. Especially when you think about it, that his choice is not his sister's choice. His sister is not going to be asked to throw away our future because we need to protect the girls, remember? Boy tough and boy must go survive. The double standard between boys and girls is one of the main reasons why we see things, the disparity. That no require no big time research and data or no psychoanalysis. What it requires is truth for us to just face reality. As a society, we have created the divide, and we are the ones who have made sure that little by little by little, and more and more and more, the divide gets wider. If you want to fix it, you can start fix it based on what we see man did build in a society. The same double standard we are talking about. But hey, here's to the story. That's Rodney's story.